Yo, yo. Talking to a bot now, are we? I think we are. I know. I was running late today, so I felt bad. Only 3 minutes, can you believe it? Alright. That's enough sass. That's enough sass coming from one British lad. Oh, man. Bottle's dripping. I was late, so I did feel bad making you wait the customary, 6 to 8 minutes. So it is what it is. But coming in with more hot F1 manager action. It is going to be a short night to the benefit of both of us, more than likely. And yes, I did see your post in the server, Alex. I really considered Albon right at the beginning of this series, and I kind of shied away from it, so I totally understand the pickup. Very good stuff. But like I was saying, this is going to be advantageous for both of us. So we're only doing 2 rounds tonight, mainly because I have to be up extra early in the morning, so need to get to bed extra on time tonight. So we're going to do 2 rounds. We're going to end early, and then hopefully be back again Friday, which we should be at this point. So be a quick turnaround tonight, probably again for the benefit of both of us. You probably more than me at the end of the day, but that's the plan for tonight. We're gonna do Canada and whatever's after Canada. I can't remember what is after Canada. It's a good question. The British Grand Prix is after Canada. Whatever, ho hum. Okay, sue me. I've been following F1 for 3/4 of a season. Excuse me that I didn't memorize the race order when I started watching. But it does give us a wonderful opportunity to avenge our mismanagement of the British Grand Prix last season. So we'll be there. We'll be ready. I promise. But first, we have to get through Canada. Canada's up next, round 9 of the season 4. We are flying through the season, by the way. At least it feels like it. We currently lead the constructors by 27 points in the year of the poopy points. And Pierre Gasly leads the drivers' championship by, what math is that, 26 points? So we have a sizable lead, thankfully. And we have a lot going on. 4 days until race weekend, but start here with some dev points for both of them. Mixed control is now an 80, which is lovely. So that's lovely. Control is 80. We'll now probably go back into reactions on his next points, and we'll go from there. For Pierre, we are going to put it into his reactions. Keep bumping that up. Is it 24? No, it's 34. No, it is 34 points. My apologies. Pierre Gasly is 34 points ahead. I can math. No one gets to make the math joke. No one gets to make the dumb joke because we're both dumb. Yeah, exactly. Yellow cards for everyone involved right here. That's pretty bad. Dev points galore. Oh, we are perfectly even. We are going to go with the underfloor because with these ground effect cars, I'm learning it is key to have plenty of downforce on the underfloor. We are going to put this into our turbulent area left. We're going to go with airflow sensitivity. Our other race engineer has some done. We are going to go with pit crew management. I want to click pit crew. It is back on tire changes. We are likely not changing that again until that hits 1 million. What stuff do we have going on? You're predicting a wet, I mean, isn't every race in Canada a wet race? Like, honestly, I don't think we have any. We have 0 hours. The next ATR period is in 14 days. Is there a research item that we can do that'll be done in like a couple of weeks? I feel like there's some on here that are usually pretty quick. I think we actually do a research. I think I'm gonna go back and check, but I'm pretty sure the technical regulation changes that we got were the chassis focus one. Regulation votes apply. Yes, we voted for chassis focus. So I kind of want to. How long would a chassis thing take? I can click. I promise. New research. I thought we saw 30 days could turn into 22 days. That's not, honestly, that's not terrible. I do want to get a chassis available in 14 days, so we'd be losing math 8 days. We'd be losing 8 days of design work, but I think that's okay. I think that's okay because I want to focus this. I want to focus this. We're gonna try and bump these up as much as possible. We're gonna try and sneak a cheeky. We're gonna try and sneak a cheeky research in there. But emails abound. Congratulations, we did win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix at the expense of one Mick Schumacher. That is what it is. Suspension manufacturer. Did I manufactured some of these, didn't I? Rear wing change. I did not. That's an oversight on my part. You know what? I want them $2 million. Holy. Greg knows I've slept since then. Yeah, yeah. It's been literally only a couple of days, but I feel like I've forgotten everything. I don't know how that works, but I feel like I have no idea what's going on. Am I about to emergency manufacture 4 new rear wings for $2 million? You bet I am. No, never. I want a new rear wing. Do we need some front wings? We have plenty of front wings. We have plenty of money. We're fine. It's fine. We're also making new front wings. You're making a new one. Yeah, I'm making a new front wing. I got it now. I got it. We're fine. Only another $2 million. We're flying. How long would it be? 14 days. Could we save? We're gonna save the front wing for Silverstone. We'll be all right, I promise. Reach Q3, 2 cars, qualifying position. We're gonna go 2 in the top 8. We're getting frisky. You know, I was talking about how I wanted to start divvying up the upgrades. Finish position, we can do this one. We're gonna do 2 in the top 8 finishing position because I have trust. I like that. That also means, ooh, could we do another sneaky research? I know we have less days now. Wait, could we do another sneaky research? What was the other? Was it side pods? Yeah, it was side pods. How long is this gonna take? 29 days is a little rich. We're not gonna do another sneaky research. We are just gonna vibe. That's it for now. That was very hectic. Let's go to the race weekend. Do we need to trust Mick? I mean, we're gonna have to see. If we saw the YouTube video from this morning, then we'll know. That he's on his last legs. Which, to be fair, he was on his last legs. Which race was that? I can't remember. Australia. But then again, ooh, moderate rain. Of course, it is Canada, so I think we can expect that. He has, yeah, because again, we're gonna go over this again. He was awful because you were here. And to be fair, so was Pierre. Pierre was also terrible the last few races, so I don't know what you're implying. Pierre might have won in Baku and all of the other races going into it, but still. Give me, you put it in there. Manager setups. We are looking for, where are we? Canada. 4.5. 12. 2.8. 305. 6.5. Done. Doesn't look too bad. We'll see how it goes. For Pierre. 4.5. 12. Wait. No, Canada. Haha. I can read. 305. 65. That looks pretty good to me. 18 laps. Practice 1. Confirmed. On the way. Send. Oh, it was gonna rain at some point. Pierre with 3 wins. Also trash. No, I was thinking. Oh, it's gonna rain like right at the beginning. Pain, suffering. That's all I know. Technically, Pierre is running on a 5-race win streak right now. So yeah, it's safe to say that things could be better. I am not trusting Mick Schumacher to drive on slicks in rain, by the way.
We are expecting rain.
Especially if it's going to hit wet.
Copy.
It's going to get damp, to be fair. Holy heck, I hope you're not in California. Yeah, true. I don't understand what you mean by that. Not gonna lie. Gonna let them get as much. That shit looks horrific. What, California?
Car in the wall.
Car on the wall. Not us. Not us,
Yellow
though.
flag 15. Yellow 15. Copy.
Norris in the bin. Lando Norris is not doing a very good job at auditioning for the Haas F1 team right now. I love that. I love that crash. $1 billion worth of damage with flooding so far. Man, I am apparently not as plugged in to the universe as I thought. Billions is a lot of money. I mean, to be fair, flood. Oh, 90 British. My God, I should have been getting setups from you long ago. 96%, and it just starts raining. Come in. Drive carefully. I don't need anybody in the wall, all right? Nobody comes to me in the wall. 87% for Pierre. No, I was really expecting Pierre's setup to be the one that was closer to 90 some odd percent. Yes, we are aware it is damp. It's fine.
There is a small sprinkling of rain.
I don't care if it's a small sprinkling, sir. I need everyone to drive very, very carefully.
How does it feel?
I'm really pleased.
All right, everybody's in. I mean, it's not gonna be wet for long. Do we dare play with mix just to see? I'm gonna leave it. I mean, are we just gonna wait? I might just wait. I'm not gonna lie. Pierre, we are gonna touch. Not a lot. We'll go with something like that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna wait for the rain to stop, which hopefully is soon. Maybe. Yeah, the rain has stopped. By stopped, I mean it immediately jumped up to 2 millimeters. It is still raining. Are we wasting a set of inners right now? It says it stopped raining and it's literally still raining. Fine. Go. I need as much track acclimatization for these guys as I can. Go. Drive regular. Yeah, I know they're wasted. It's fine. I need. It's raining again. Look at that. Worth it. Worth it. Oh, it's raining again. They literally said it stopped raining, and it's gone up another 1.6 mils. Yeah, it's gonna be damp like the rest of the way. We're good. We're chilling. Don't even worry about it. We're chilling. Dude, I don't know. It's maxed out. It is actually maxed out. I don't understand.
We've just had a spin.
Leclerc's spinning in the mud. Goodbye. In the bin. GG. Goodbye. Be walking through the center with a stick, firing everyone. Track is now dry. 13 minutes left. Nah, keep driving on inters. I mean, if you're gonna waste inters, I mean, waste some inters. You know what I'm saying? You are aware. Literally. Yeah, I get it, Pierre. It's fine. Just keep going. Heck, Albon has already been let go after 3 races. Yes, yeah. Yeah, you're quick to fire though, so that's good. All right, it went down. Pain. I would love to see.
Oh, no, very sorry. Jesus.
This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. Yeah, come in. Come in. Just come in.
Let's
What
have a
happened?
look. Right, watch this. There's Schumacher.
Into the wall, Jeff.
That crash is terrible news for the team.
Into the wall. Hey, aren't you so happy that we didn't rush a front? Oh my God, everything's broken. Oh my God, everything's broken. Oh my God, everything's broken. Oh my God, everything's busted. Oh my God. Everything's broken. Hey, everything's broken. Why are you still driving? Can you not can you not have him retire from practice?
Copy.
That's incredible.
Virtual safety.
Yeah, come in. Everyone just come in. I mean, his gearbox is at 0. I'm surprised he managed to exist. I mean, I'm not changing anything. We're at the end of the session. We're good. I mean, he went into the wall of champions. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, it won't be for us, but I'm just saying. George, though, is putting on a show. He's putting on a show in front of the Haas F1 team on a year where he's almost out of a contract. All I'm saying. All I'm saying. Jesus. Well, that one's borked, which means now you get this one. Everything else stays on, I guess. Engine's fine. It's fine. I have 0 more chassis. I'm upset. I have 0 chassis. I have 1 more front wing. I'm not gonna emergency manufacture a front wing yet, but we're getting there. Rear wing, luckily, thank God, fine. Side pods, fine. Underfloor, fine. Suspension, fine. We're good. We're good. Pierre, what's going on, my guy? What's going on? Revert. Let's play with it from here. Let's see. I mean, do we just call 87% good? I'm kind of really just like not about it anymore. I'm really ready to just say nah. I think we are. I think we are. We're just gonna... We're done. Dusted. That really...
Race weekend continues.
Sheesh. Pierre Gasly going fastest by 100th. 97, 91. Not bad. Car part knowledge for both up to 95. 100% track acclimatization. Chillin'. No. You have to put mixed components back in because he broke everything. Gross. Gross. Engine. Perfect. ERS. Perfect. Gearbox. Perfect. All right. Q1. Here we go. I know it said a race or a wets race. It does not look like it's going to be wets quali. So I think we're good. Send Mick out with them. We're gonna wait for Pierre, see if we can get a good chance to here. Good chance here. Beautiful stuff. Mick should be flying. You got rid of Albon for a driver in the late 30s who had just been let go by Mercedes. Is it one Valtteri Bottas? Here goes purple. Purple. We're flying. And boom. 2. Nope. You got rid of Albon for a driver in their late 30s who had just been let go by Mercedes. Oh, in your world, had just been let go by Mercedes. In their late 30s. Is this late 30s now or late 30s like your like fantasy F1 alternate universe? Because the end in my save. I'm not gonna lie. I know nothing about F1 history. I have no reference for how old these drivers are. Who had just been let go. I mean, George. He's a multiple. I mean, Lewis retired like immediately. K-Mag, let's go. Cujo, welcome back. You're watching me. Very exciting quality here. Whoa, Mick is in 11th? Since when? Oh, I missed that. Oh, I missed that severely. I think he should be fine. He is fine. He's fine. K-Mag. I'm not gonna lie, I thought multiple time world champ came from British, and so I was like, wait a minute. And then I saw K-Mag and I went, wait a minute. First, K-Mag in the Merc. Interesting. Interesting. Cujo comes in immediately, drops bangers off rip. That's all he does.
Ready to check?
Won a few races for them, got dropped for Doohan. I mean, all right, bad example because Doohan's not here right now, but Doohan is Doohan's been flying in my save, in this save, like right now. Oof. R.I.P. Perez. No, he scares me. Get ahead of Akon, Mick. Get ahead of Akon. Oh, you. Oh, of course I sent him right as immediately with signs. Get around Kevin, thank you. Perez banks home a 111.4. Mick crossing the line. A 112.2. Woof. Hello team, good evening. Good evening. Cujo, welcome in. You're not gonna lie, seeing Mick in the Haas is just annoying me because he seems so bloody inconsistent. True. Yes, we are currently in the old school poopy point system where it's first gets 10, second gets 6, third gets 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. It's the poopy point system. We love it. And by love it, I mean it's the worst. Bad, welcome in, dude. Mick! What? What? Nothing happened. So I only know about the old point system. One, because when you become new at a sport or new into a sport, you immediately go and watch basically as much old content as you can, which is what I did. And so, and then when British found out that I had this system, I did more research on it, and that's how we found out. We found out that with nothing else attached to it, it's the worst. But considering that it's helping Pierre win a World Drivers and Haas a Constructors Championship, we are not complaining. (2010 to 13) seasons were the best. Is that just because Sebastian Vettel won the World Drivers Championship 4 times in a row? Is that why it was the best British? Is it? Huh? Is it the reason? No, of course not. Why would it be? You finally got a PC. Let's go, Bad. How is it? Hit me with the deets. Hit me with the details. I love when people build and get a new PC. What year did the V6 hybrid come in? 14. Red Bull's downfall. I actually saw a lot of people talking about that, how it wasn't until that Red Bull was dominating and then they come in with the V6 hybrid and all of a sudden they just can't do it. Very good. Had it for a week. Oh, that's the best. Like the first week or two when you get a new PC is just, oh, it's the best. All right, Mick is gonna run into every bit of traffic you can imagine. Incredible stuff, really. I have an addiction apparently to sending Pierre out right behind Carlos. I've learned just now. Oh, Mick on purple sector 2. Oh, Mick, the lad. There you go. You had it from Mercedes had an advantage through FIA. Was testing with them for 2 years before they were brought in. Ooh, and the Red Bulls were fine. It was the power units pushing them that was the issue. Just ask Corner. Yeah, I'm sure. What do we feel about the current goings-ons of Ferrari like protesting? Oh, Pierre just banged in a 110. Damn. Ferrari protesting Red Bull being included as a new power unit, considering he did it again. What? Dude, what an unstable game. What an unstable game. What an unstable, crazy mixed up game we have. You think they would have this figured out by now? You really would. I mean, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? No, What do you want me to do? Frontier needs to get. I'm gonna submit so many debugging reports after this. I'm gonna send them an email and be like, hey, listen, my game keeps crashing as soon as a bug happens where my drivers just decide they don't want to come back into the pits in qualifying. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do. There's nothing I can do.
Radio check.
Luckily, the game reboots really quickly, so luckily it's no big deal. I swear to God, if it happens again, though, if it happens again, we're going, because I'm not gonna sit here and do it 100 times until it works out in our favor. Everyone get a load of this guy. All right, we're gonna keep a better eye on Mick this time. I'm not gonna put an extra lap of fuel in. I need as much speed as I can get. We're gonna mix things up. We're not gonna wait as long as St. Pierre. We're gonna figure this out. Mick is gonna start his lap. He's gonna come through, bang out a P1. Pierre's gonna come in behind him. Purple's all the way through, bang in a new P1. We're gonna move on, and that's gonna be that. I'm watching Mick, right? I'm watching him all the way through, literally. Perfect. Pierre is gonna get to clean that. Look at him. I'm staring at him. I am staring at him. I'll even do this. Conserve, relax, get ahead of Carlos. Why not? Come into the pits. Pierre just bangs in a 111. Thank God. Oh my God. He actually does it. Oh jeez. Fine. It only took a couple of game crashes for Mick to finally figure it out. Now we're gonna watch Pierre come into the pits. Come into the pits. Into the pit. Thank you. Finally. I never realized Canada was such a short lap. A 111. And he banged in a 110 before this. This guy's a phony. He's a great big phony. Hey, don't talk to this guy. This guy's a phony. Alright, let's get down to it. We're gonna send Mick first. Yeah, first Mick. Oh, he got out second. He got out behind Perez though, that's fine. Alright, bang these in. Yeah, dude, I don't know what you want me to say. Just in case, dude. I don't know what you want from me. All right, Mick, let's see it. Yeah, I best see some improvement here, Mick. Green, perfect. Green, perfect. Comes through, bangs it in, perfect. Wait a sec. Mick didn't improve? Mick! Bin. Immediately. Arma. What is that? What is that, Mick? Gone. In the bin. Actual. Mick Schumacher's contract with Haas is just revoked. That's horrific. That's horrific. Actually, Lando banging in times, by the way. That's horrific. Horrific. Over 4/10 off the pay. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I can't believe you've done this. What is this? In the bin. Lando, you want a contract, my guy? How you feel about white jumpsuits? Think about it. That's all I'm saying. Think about it. I mean, I'd rather have someone be too quick on the clips than not.
Radio check. Okay. Radio
What
check. Okay.
is that?
Green
I
light.
up his
Green light.
control and he gets slower. How does that work? How does that work? How does that happen? All after everything I've done for this man. I've held on to him since season 1, when everyone who came into my chat was yelling about just get rid of Mick. He's a liability, and I stuck up for that man. And this is how he repays me. With a dominant car, a top 3 car. And he goes out and just does that. That's ridiculous. Absurd. I've never seen anything so absurd. I'm not even lying. 4/10 fat and slower than his teammate in a top 3 car on the grid. P12. You know what? Actually, you know what it probably was? It was probably just him going on and on about 5/10 slower than Verstappen right there, by the way. Granted, used tires, but at the same time, oh boy. He just heard about Albon going from 12th to 1st, so that's what he's gonna do. And I'll let him gonna be even. I mean, he's been in the number 1 car. He's definitely not got. You know? Oh, I got it. I got it. Easy. The answer was right in front of us, guys. Do we not remember what we literally did to him last race? Did we already? Were we so quick to move on from the fact that we basically smashed Mick into a wall to benefit Pierre? Have we forgotten this already? Let's be honest. I did already. I remembered just now, but that is the thing that happened. We have to keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying. He bent it and I got lucky? No, it was, yes, exactly. It was fortunate, the timing of all of the things. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very distracted right now because my college's basketball rival got destroyed tonight, and I find it very funny. But where are we? What's going on? New tires? New tires. Let's go. Renault didn't have a problem with it for years. Why should Mick? Yes, they did. Cujo, yes, they did. They got destroyed by Penn State on the road today. It was amazing. I sent Pierre right after Paris. That's fine, actually. I can live with that. I can live with that. It's even better. It's even better because Purdue literally went on the road and beat Penn State not but a few days ago by 13, and then they go and get beat by, like, I can't remember what the final score was, but it was a lot. It was. Where'd it go? I saw it. I just had it. It's in there somewhere. I don't know. It was about like 15 or something like that. Something crazy. All right, Pierre. Let's get it. You're gonna have to make up 5/10, 5.5 tenths on Verstappen to put it on pole, Pierre. Let's see you do it. Dude, I really didn't realize Canada was such a short lap. I think that back stretch really throws off my perception of how long Canada is. Goes green first sector, things you'd love to see. Green second. I'm not seeing very many purple sectors, Pierre. Get a toe. Getting a toe from Perez. Imagine the dream. Into the final chicane. Across the line. Oh. 1 point. He goes purple final sector, but not enough. Pain. I mean, he's going a lot slower. I want to see. Oof. Oof. It's pretty quick. 21-0, 21-6-8. 21-0, 21-6-8. 21-0, even. 21-6-8. That's a 10th. Yeah, that's the 10th right there. Unfortunate. First row for Pierre, though. First row, though. Hey, we've won from the front row. And you say that would be contract gone. You don't give more than one chance. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. 85, 6, yeah, that's what it was. 19. Yeah, oh brother. Yeah, that's a rough one for sure. All right, how do we? All right, if you were in my position, Lando Norris or
Here we
George
are,
Russell?
folks. We're back for another day of
Ball of the basket talk. Facts. When's it gonna rain? Oh, it's gonna rain immediately. Softs. Yes, those dunks be dunking. Purdue did do a lot of dunking the other day. Lando. Oh, 100%. A guarantee. Man won from 20th on the grid in Alpha. Fair. Hey, things you love to see. Badger Man, welcome in. We're having some fun. Got Canada. We're a mix in the bin. We're discussing his potential at this point replacement. But we're having some fun. It's gonna be a wet race. Like how wet though? Are we talking like wet? What does this look like? That looks like inters to me. It looks like inters most of the way. Lando's not a system, he's a man. Fair. Inters can make it to the end. I like it. Only let him go because his growth dropped to low from average. Just mean he lost his consistency in the end and just lost his. I mean, that's fair. When you get in a spot for too long, you know, things happen. Bump this down to like there. Do that. Enters pretty much the rest of the way. Not gonna overthink this one at all. 71 laps. We're gonna be flying off the start and flying in general. Test if a pit stop for another set of enters is faster. Fair. We will check that in but a moment. That's a good shout, actually. That's a good shout. We're gonna be deploying with one Pierre Gasly. We will check on Pierre. Let's throw another stint. About, what is that? That's pitting lap 12 of 70. That's 58 laps. Half of that, 29. So we need to be 29. Bang on. It says it is by 30. Actually, big brain. That's actual big brain stuff, Badger Man. Uh-oh, British competition. Hey, there's no competition here. We're a team. We're a team. Some people, some people are good on one track, some people are good on another. We're a team here. There's no hierarchy here. Unless someone starts to outperform another person, and then hey, we're gonna have talks. Contracts are negotiable. Contracts are negotiable. Honestly, it'll probably be good because pitting around here, we'll be nah. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. We'll plan. I didn't save it. Of course not. And then at that point, we could also go aggressive on tires. All right, here. No, we're working this out. We're working this out. British head engineer. Badgerman apparently a professional sim racing engineer. We have tire strategy and we have setups. We're a team. Cohesion, synergy. We're working it out. I'm paying you to work for you. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. Hands are up on that one. Hands are up on that one. All right, we're gonna copy this for Mick. I want to speak to HR. HR's out. It's it's after business hours. You know how it goes. Unions and you know, contract. You know how it goes. We'll figure it out. All right. Nonetheless, gotta do the pro stuff here. All right. Strategy. Gonna reign around between lap 10 and 12. We are going softs to start because if you're not, you're throwing, and then enters to the end. Aggressive enters to the end. I think this is also good for Mick. We'll keep Mick on as fresh as tires as possible. Extra lap of fuel, pushing off the rip. Let's go. Canada Grand Prix. Incoming stuff.
I don't want to tempt fate, but there are quite a few clouds overhead as we
Yeah,
look at
you
the
know,
lineup on
Badger
the
Man's
grid.
here for tire strategy. British is here for engineering strategy. Cujo's here for vibes.
After an impressive qualifying performance,
Chief Vibes
they're
Operator,
starting today
CVO.
just behind pole. This is it. We're moments away
Moments
now
away.
at the Canadian Grand Prix.
All right, that's a lot of softs.
And it's lights out and away we
Who's throwing?
go.
Who's throwing? Verstappen throwing. Verstappen throwing. North, Russell throwing. Perez throwing. Magnussen always been throwing, never stopped throwing. Ocon in the bin, Sainz in the bin. Mick has the best tires
That's a new
above.
race position
Attaboy,
for
Mick.
Haas.
Get by Kevin. You're like, Cujo, Mark, you didn't take my job.
Haas with an overtake there.
Oh, Mick's flying. Mick up into the top 9. Beautiful stuff. I mean, we're literally flying. Like, goodbye. Pierre 1.7 up the road. Easy game is easy. I mean, Mick is up 3 spots from the beginning. Like, and he even had a look up Perez right there. A long way to go. A long way to go. All right, that rain got pushed out a little bit. We have to keep an eye on that. Come on, Mick. Get around him. Extend. Extend. Dive. Pierre wins by 20 seconds, calling it. I would hope so. We gave him the best strategy possible. DRS is enabled, Mick. DRS is enabled. Come on, Mick. Make it. I know it's Checo. I am aware that it's Checo. We need to make something happen here. You have no ERS. We got something needs to budge. He's on mediums, Mick. What are we doing? Come on.
We're now funding my gaming addiction.
What's endgame here? Mick for world. I would love to give Mick a world championship. That was kind of the idea, and it looked. I mean, all right. We're gonna have a real talk. All right, hold on. We're gonna have a real talk about Mick Schumacher. McGinn Dog, thank you so much for the $3. I don't know if that had a message attached to it. If it did, I didn't see it. I'm really sorry. Thank you so much for the $3. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping in. With the walls he's hitting, no, that's very fair. Yes, he did hit the wall of champions very, very hard. All right, we're gonna have a real talk about Mick Schumacher's relationship with this Haas F1 team. Does one have to hit the wall of champions prior to winning? It's semantics. You know, I'm new at this. I see wall of champions. My brain immediately goes, oh, obviously only future champions who are new to this sport and are definitely going to win a world championship at some point hit that wall. That's definitely what it means. Don't quote me on that. But we start the series. I will be the first to raise my hand and say, I love the idea of Mick Schumacher being great in Formula One. I will be the first to admit it. It is a personal choice. I am well aware of the logical flaws in that. So we go through the first season. The first season is the first season. Haas, not a very good team. Mick paired up with Kevin, kept it pretty much the same. Wanted to keep an air of realism about this series. Still have. Still doing pretty good about that. We keep him through. We debate at the end of the first season, are we going to get rid of Mick? We decide, no, we're not going to be Haas in real life. We're going to give Mick another season, another chance. You know, we're going to develop the car more. We're learning, we're growing. We give him another chance. Halfway through season 2, we decide, no, it's too much. We have to get rid of Mick if we're going to seriously contend for, constructors championships and all that. So we decide halfway through, yeah, we're probably going to start looking elsewhere. Then the end of the season rolls around, end of season 2. Mick Schumacher on the podium in Japan. And then like has like 2 or 3 like top 5 finishes at the end of season 2. And so we go, well, he's got momentum now. We can't get rid of him. We keep him on for season 3. But we do make a decision. Kevin Magnussen, absolute bin. In the bin. The biggest bin you can find. Kevin Magnussen was in it. Season 3. Bring in one Pierre Gasly. Pierre immediately comes in, blows Mick away. Obviously, it's Pierre. But Pierre provides a much better, more stable spot for racing as compared to Kevin, so we can live with it. Mick slowly gets better over the course of last season. We hit our long-term objective of 25%, a 25% podium rate. We ended up with 50% on the season. We're vibing. We immediately, as soon as we hit 50% podiums, we stop, rip. No more development of the car, hard stop. We kind of fall down the order. The end of the season, we're not going to talk about the end of the season. The end of the season was rough, but we knew that going in. We're fine with it. So this season rolls around. We are developing this car harder than I've ever seen in my entire life. Pierre is currently on a 5-race win streak in what was in the beginning of the season the best car on the grid. Mick in the same car was a good 2 to 4 tenths slower consistently. Even in, and if you're watching the YouTube series, the next 2 videos coming out are a 1-2 for Haas, spoilers, where it is the most dominant win you could think of. So you would think, oh, maybe Mick is going to challenge Pierre for a win. No, 5 to 8 seconds off the pace. Clearly not up to snuff. And so then last session, we're getting there. Don't you worry about it. So I'll also point out, because it's important to the next part, as British alluded to, he was not there that day for the back-to-back 1-2s by 20-something seconds. He was not there yet. So what does that mean? That means as soon as British comes back, guess who bins it multiple times in practice and multiple times in the race? These guys. And so Mick is now in the bin for good, I think, because he gets knocked out in Q2 in a car that's on front row, leading by 4 seconds, kind of slow. So I want to be in the future, after we win a drivers championship and a constructors championship, bring Mick back, put him in the most dominant car I can put him in, and see if we can win a world championship. That's where we're at. What's going on? Fuel's good. Tires, beautiful stuff. ERS, Mick still has none. It said wet weather predicted. It says damp. It's gonna be damp. You have a clip that says otherwise? I bet you can't find it. Just bet you can't. And so that's the long version of a short story involving my relationship with Mick. I want to win him a driver's title. The problem is he's not good enough to do that right now. I'm trying to win multiple constructors, multiple drivers championships, and I think we're going to need another driver in a car, another driver at or above Pierre's level to make the dynasty that I'm trying to make when it comes to F1. I would love to bring him back. You know, I really want to bring him back eventually. He'll end up in another car. I've developed him enough that he'll get a seat somewhere else, and we'll be able to bring him back later. Mick is still hanging out in P9. 1.8 seconds ahead of Ocon. Pierre 5.5 seconds above. Yeah, fuel's fine. It has not started raining yet. It says it's gonna be damp in 1 minute.
There's more rain now, so just watch for slippery conditions.
Copy.
So we box Pierre first. Yeah, so we box Pierre first. We can definitely, yeah, you're right. We can definitely double stack. It said it was gonna, I mean, it's damp. It says it's gonna get wet. All right. My chief strategizing officers of a collective strategizing officers. It says it's gonna get wet in 12 minutes. Enters? I mean, if this is wet, what's this gonna, I mean, if this is wet, then we need wets. I'm just saying. You're the strategy guy around here. You're the. If we make a mistake, we'll own it. We'll move on. I mean, Pierre has a 6.5 second gap. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna hover, which is my thing. I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see. If we have to pit again to wets, then so be it. But all right, Pierre in the box. Pierre is gonna be flying, by the way. All right, now we're good. We're good. We're inters. All right, strategy averted. Strategy averted. We're good. Who stayed out? Who's throwing? Norris, Botas, Leclerc, Zhou, Archon, Vettel, Maloney, doing in the bin. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. We are in a net, basically a net P3 right now with Mick.
With an overtake.
Gasly overtakes Leclerc. We're gonna hop over here. We're gonna throw it into overtake. Push. We need to be flying right now past all these guys as soon as we can.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Thank you. All right, Mick, your turn. All right, they're in the box. Mick P2, the strategy works. Mwah. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Haas 1-2 once again. 2.3 seconds ahead of Verstappen. Oh, we're flying. Absolutely flying. All right, what do you guys want to talk about for the next, I don't know, however long this race takes? I'm gonna say, don't dare say that was all on Mick. No, that was definitely not about Mick at all. Yeah, we did. Yeah. So I don't think it was her. I don't think that. I don't know. I assumed that she might. I don't know. I thought maybe she was like downloading a new game or playing a new game or something like that. And so, but I went upstairs and she was just watching TV like she does all the time when I'm streaming. So, who did it? Who am I retroactively throwing in the bin? Who did it? Oh, this was the easiest 1-2 of my life. Russell in a bin? Russell! Oh. These auditions. Russell George, the audition is not going well. It is not going well, my friend. That's all I'm saying. It is not going well for you. DRS was still enabled. Did I see that right?
Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell.
Oh, dips the toe into the grass again. Feeling the pressure. In the bin, runs wide. Those are my favorite. Drive up to the wall, spin, wham.
Really disappointed with that.
In the bin. Here's my problem. I can't remember if
Safety car. Safety car.
George is on, Orlando is on a new contract yet. I can't remember. Was he on wets? That's a great question. I don't know.
Have a look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here.
No, that's Inters. That's Inters, all right.
That isn't
Wow.
good.
Nobody's on wets, probably smartly, if I had to guess. Well, safety car, huh?
Energy's good.
Well, we're gonna get our fuel saving back, and we're gonna get our ERS back, which is probably good for Mick, for being honest. In the bin. Unfortunate.
Safety car will be in this lap.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround.
Copy.
Looking blue from where you're set, but also on mobile, so yeah, that's fair. All right, Pierre. Oh, not what I wanted.
thoroughly put.
It's what is that?
Copy.
What was that?
Look up there. Let's see what happened there. Now look at this. It's Pierre Gasly. Just a bit too heavy on the brakes, and they've locked up. And that was a bitter blow for the team, and it may have really hurt their overall chances.
Who else is looking for a job? Carlos? Carlos could be interesting. I mean, Max has got to be coming to the end of his Red Bull contract too pretty soon. Just saying. Checo just got a new contract. I'm gonna stay away from Daniel. Bring Kevin back? Imagine. We're not bringing Kevin back. Valtteri. I feel like if I was gonna bring Valtteri in, it would have been like way at the beginning. Dude, is it stroll time for Haas? We're gonna stroll the entire grid.
Haas with an overtake there.
Albon. You know, we were talking about Albon earlier. Charles is in the band, but he did just get a new contract with Red Bull. That's probably a big contract. Seb. Imagine we bring Seb in. That's interesting. Hey, I like these shorts. All right, they're fun. Yeah, I know. I brought him in on another save I have, and it didn't really work out. I was very sad. The idea of it just works so much better than reality, unfortunately. They are fun. Hey, there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with this. You're not gonna tell me you look at Lewis Hamilton selfies and don't go. Can we talk about how Mercedes is now fully aware of the meme going around on Twitter about how when Lewis Hamilton posts their straps, someone in the F1 universe gets fired? Are we gonna talk about that? Because I find it hilarious. As someone who isn't a Lewis fan, no, that's fair. That's fair. They posted, what was it, this morning or yesterday? Just a picture of Lewis and said what kind of drama is gonna happen in F1 today or something like that. It was pretty funny. Nick is doing a pretty good job of defending against Max right now. Yeah, you saw it. So yeah, it was pretty good. It was very aware. I enjoyed it. It was very aware. All right, Mick is now behind Verstappen. It's less than ideal. Why did I go down to 1 times? Oh, it's now below 4. Aston has the best admin so far. Really? You think so? I've been, I'm definitely biased because I'm a Haas fan, but their TikToks are mega. They do have really good TikToks. I will say they definitely have really good TikToks. I love the Haas admin who is just like adamant on just like being involved in everything, but like in a really funny way. I've always been a big fan. All right, I don't think we're winning this race, mainly because Mick is in the lead right now. But the real question will be, is any of the other teams going to do a 2-stop or another stop from here? And the real question is the grid going to be spread out enough for that to matter? I don't really want to stop again if the field isn't going to spread out more than this, because we're just going to be coming out in traffic unless we can put in like a mega gap over the next 15 laps or something. But at this point, we've been on aggressive for so long that we might have like locked ourselves into another stop. I could convert. They will stop, and if they don't, they're throwing. That's fair. I guess we'll see. We'll have to see. I think we're committed to our strategy at this point. The safety car really threw a wrench into it, not only because of the obvious, but the fact that Pierre had like a 10 and 11 second gap to Mick, who had a 3-second gap to Verstappen. That would have been lovely to keep up. All right, let's jump on board here with Pierre and see if we can get him by Carlos here. All right, that was a terrible exit. Oh, that's a run. Oh. Damn. All right, now let's hop on board and see if we can get Mick past, what's his name? Yeah, I know, that was close. That was touch together for a second. All right, let's see a dive bomb down into the final chicane. His name Exam or something like AMX. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not even lying. Come on, make the run! The run into turn 1! We're on the outside! Oh, he's flying! Attaboy. See, Pierre, that's how you do it. That's how you make it work. Carlos doesn't have the pace, but neither does Pierre with no ERS. But neither does Perez on us, and Ricardo is now 6.5 seconds behind. Much longer till... I mean, inters last forever. I'm not gonna lie. Inters last a very, very long time. There we go, the inters. Woo! Oof. World's best GP next. That's true. It's the only one. It's the only other one we're doing here, and we're gonna have new front wings, so we better be flying, British. We better be flying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, energy's good. Okay.
We're not okay on fuel. Tire check. I mean, everyone's fine. We have 11 more laps to go, and we gained a 1.5 seconds to Ricardo on that last lap. So if we continue to do that, we'll be pushing a pit stop between us and P6, which I'm here for, personally. I am here for it. I really would like Pierre to get around Carlos here, if I'm being entirely honest. I think that would be pretty good. Stream froze, what are you here for? I was saying that we currently put about 1.6 seconds onto Ricardo that last lap, and if we do that over the course of the next 10 laps, then we'll put about a pit stop between us and P6, which I was saying I'm all here for. So when we make our next stop,
Is that a new
then
race
we'll
for Haas?
19, yeah, actually we'll be like right there if we can gain, you know, I mean 125, 121. I mean that's 5 tenths, 6 tenths. I mean we're gonna be pushing it pretty close. Yeah. So the idea that we're gonna be able to just push tires, everything, pretty much till the end, I like a lot actually. If we can actually also have Pierre kind of occupy Verstappen here, that would be great. Keep him from attacking Mick, because he's too worried about defending us. Would be lovely. I would love Kevin Magnussen to also do that for Ricardo, slow him down a little bit more. He kind of stopped gaining as much as I was hoping. But nonetheless, we are relaxing. We now have a second gap between us and Perez. Love that as well. But, where's the... Ha. It's all about the same. Gearbox is a little worn, but not too bad. Max is gonna take out Mick. He better not. Legitimately, this is actually Mick's best opportunity for a win in like a while. Oh, down the inside.
Was that a crash? Multiple cars, I think.
Copy it. Copy it.
Did he crash or did someone crash into him?
Car in the wall. Copy.
Did it already pop the
Drop back a bit.
thing?
Copy.
Who else did he take out? Signs?
Yes, lift and coast.
He took out Carlos. Incredible. And Perez? They're both. Did he take them both out? Nope, wrong one. Oh my god, he took them both out. Oh my goodness. Wow. What is happening to Haas F1 team? What is happening? I'm glad that Pierre is trying everything he can to help Mick become world champion. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's a great way to put it. He already was having component problems. He was having... we were already going to have to take... Oh, we're going to have to take so many fucking engine penalties. I went on a whole rant. About he was coming in and being the uber consistent one. And then he comes out multiple times in the last 2 days that we streamed. Yeah, I know. He's already like, before this race, he was a full set of engine components ahead of Mick for some reason. I don't even know why. But now it's gonna be. It's gonna be worse. He really, you know, Pierre is really trying to help Mick stay, because I'm not gonna be able to afford to hire a new driver because I'm not gonna have any money. I'm definitely not gonna have money for a whole new lineup. Only for car development facilities, operational and team facilities don't count. True. Red Bull is doing that in real life.
The control line, and there'll be 2 laps with no DRS. Copy.
Eating, however, does count. Yes, feeding your staff does count. We know this. I know. I have so much space in the cap. It's not even funny. Next year we might get close though. I mean, we're definitely, if they stop from here, it's an easy win for Mick. Otherwise, I mean, we're gonna have super good tires compared to everyone else for the rest of the race. Honestly, I'm half tempted just to let Mick sit behind him and just vibe. He's on these early, so I wouldn't recommend aggressive too much. Fair. See, that's what I'm trying to decide. Do you think it's better just to go normal and wait till their tires fall off and then boom, fly away? That's kind of what I'm thinking, because I mean, we have a lot better pace than Daniel anyway. You have a tire advantage, use it. British says yeah. Badger says use it. I'm gone. Get past pole gap, you know. I know. Oh, easy. Easy. GG. Nah, Mick's clean. He's clean. Easy. Easy game.
Haas with an overtake there.
Easy game is easy. I'm gonna cringe every time we get to the Wall of Champions from now on. Also very true. It is now wet. I'm gonna tick off ERS for now. Yeah, Badger. I'm kind of half on British's side right now. Mixed history is spotty, to say the least. Like every inch of will to live to make Mick a 2024 World Drivers Champion, but he managed to do it. That's totally fair. Oh, they're in the box. They're in the box. We're flying. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Use energy if you need it. Use energy.
You've been here a hot minute, man. Is incredibly, because he is incredible. To be fair, one would argue, British, that he's been very consistent. One would argue he's been extremely consistent. The problem is it's not his level of consistency. Wow, they're on wets. Oh, they're throwing. Oh, they're actually throwing. Oh, actually throwing. Wow. Yeah, they'll box again for inters. Yeah. Oh my god, they're actually throwing. Oh my goodness. Actual throwing. I'm gonna save a little bit of fuel. Just for later, just in case. Verstappen back in the pits. Oh my goodness, back in the pits. Back on inters. Oh, he's actually throwing. Oh my goodness. He's back on inters. Red Bull with a nightmare. Oh my god. Oh, Red Bull. Oh. Oh. And as soon as we say that, it buckets down over the... Yeah, true. Dude, what is Red Bull doing? They put both drivers on wets immediately before it comes back to inters. And then they immediately call Verstappen back in. Oh, throwing. Yuki, close to the points. You can definitely thank the throwing Red Bulls for that. Who is Mal? Don't. All right, you have to guess. I'm not going to tell you. You have to guess. No, it is. It is not Maldonado. It is not Maldonado. Imagine, yeah, that would be hilarious though. Is there a Maldonado? Malvestity? These are all names. These are definitely all names. British, I'll let you handle this. No, I refuse to live through Maldonado again. Yeah, the only thing I know is that he's a newer driver. They put Verstappen 7 seconds behind Van Dorn. The Aston Martins are not in last, and I refuse to accept this. The fact that Stroll and Van Dorn are not going to get last in this race is a travesty. What are we doing here? Let's speed this up a little bit. Hey, one Zane Maloney making his Formula One debut for AlphaTauri. Pastor and Nikita can go and live a happy life together in Spinsville. Yes. Yellow flag. Who done it?
Was that a lockup on
Don't do this. You know, if Yuki and Albon stay this close towards the end of the race, I want to hop on board with them and watch that. Because I want to see if Yuki can get that Williams points. Malvestity would have been weird considering he is the worst rated driver at the start of the save with a 32 overall. Woof. Pastor is still Williams' last win. That is a fun fact. Ouch. I believe you. Can we talk about the absolute Chad that is Mick pulling a 10-second gap on Ricardo when they burned the evidence of how he won too? The truth does hurt sometimes, you know? It does hurt sometimes. Mick is catching up to a Ferrari. I repeat, Mick Schumacher is catching up to a Ferrari. No, you better not. Is Mick going to catch Carlos, though? That is the real question. I'm guessing Carlos has, like, chassis damage or suspension damage or something. Because there's no way that Mick should be... Yeah, there's no way Mick should be catching him like that. Fire in the garage. What a coincidence. How's it going? I mean, what are we doing here? Like, okay, hey now, the game does crash a lot. We know that the game crashes a lot. The game crashes a lot. What can I say? There's Joe spinning. The game just, you know, the game's unstable sometimes. That's, you know, it's just how it goes. Oh, Yuki, no, catch up to Albano. You can do it. What tires is Yuki on? Oh, 56% enters. Oh, I think the dream is over for Yuki. I think the dream is over.
Rain, all clear.
The rain has stopped, but it's still going to be wet pretty much the rest of the way. I can tell you played the game for almost 500 hours and you had exactly 0. That's weird. You know, that's really weird. Convenient, some might say. You've had 2 and 11 game years. There you go. Proof. The proof is in the pudding. It happens, you know. It happens. I did actually have the game crash one time. No, I mean multiple times. But like once when it was like the most random, you know. Like it was during a race. Like it never usually happens during a race. It's usually during quali, which is weird for me. But one time it did crash during a race and I had to start it over. You know, when you're streaming, you know, you say a lot of words. Sometimes things just come out. So, no, what I meant to say, I explained, is that one actual game crash in the race. There were many game crashes during quali, which is weird. Like it usually happens after Mick does something dumb, and you know the game just can't fathom Mick doing something dumb, and so you know Mick as well. All right, we're gonna 16 times speed to Mick's last lap, and then we're gonna watch a Mick Schumacher win
Last lap.
as it's about to hit dries.
Track is pretty dry.
That
so
is
no
very true.
damage.
That is why on the last lap with a 13-second gap, we give Mick no excuses.
DRS is enabled. DRS is enabled.
I don't need more of you to gang up on me like this. The game crashes sometimes, okay? It just always happens to coincide when Mick does something dumb. That's all I'm saying. All right, can we stop hounding the streamer and start talking about Mick winning in Canada? And he didn't crash into the world champions on the last lap. What a guy.
Okay, so that's checkered flag.
What a race. Good.
Schumacher, first over the line.
Mick Schumacher
Let's take a
wins
closer look.
in 2025.
Mick Schumacher claims first place.
No. Mick won a race. We have to acknowledge this. I had a whole rant earlier about how he couldn't beat Pierre in the same machine. Now, all it took for him to get a win over Pierre was for Pierre to crash immediately and crash out of the race. That's all it took. Ocon, Yuki does not score. Even better for us though, Red Bull does not score at all because Verstappen and Leclerc end up P11 and 12 in an absolute nightmare strategically. We're giving Mick his due on this one.
He's living the dream. Exceptional work from Mick
I can see the
Schumacher.
YouTube title now. Pierre Gasly saves Mick Schumacher. All caps. Emoji.
This is a tremendous
Yes, that is also true.
result.
Danny Rick P2. That is very impressive. Danny Rick has not had a good time in this save at all.
And it really comes as no surprise to see the Schumacher name up in lights.
You want to talk about Pierre Gasly paving the way for Mick? What a team player. There was no crash gate here.
It was a
Did you not see when I
hard-fought
stormed
contest
off?
with all three drivers, each one securing precious points.
We have to talk about P3.
This is a good result for Haas.
That's what we need to talk about.
Satisfy the
We're
whole
talking about a
team.
Danny Rick P2. We need to talk about a P3. Kevin Magnussen.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standing.
Kevin Magnussen P3 in Canada.
Heading back to the heart of the UK. Get ready for a race to remember in Silverstone, the cradle of Formula
Yes,
1.
Flavio Briatore did indeed storm off in Singapore 2009. Kevin Magnussen P3. Also British. I'll point out when one British lad earlier was going on about how Albon was better than Mick for going from P12 on the grid to P1. I can't help but notice that Mick Schumacher just went from P12 to P1. Are we gonna talk about that? Are we gonna talk about that? All I'm saying. Mick, 1 point behind Verstappen in the drivers now. And Haas have won 37-point lead. A 37-point lead in the constructors. We're flying. And Ferrari and Red Bull didn't score a single point. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a race. Mick is now OP. I'm here for it. I am. I'm here for it. I really, really am. We lost $720,000 because of Mick, by the way. Finish position in the mud. Qualifying position in the mud. Reach Q3 in the mud. Qualifying position streak in the mud. $719,869. Livid. Hey. Okay, if you want to get real talk, Alfa Romeo is in such a better position on the start of this game than Haas. Haas was like 8th in the constructors or 9th or something dumb like. No, they were like last in the constructors. They were last in the constructors last year. They're literally the worst team on the grid. No, we can't put Mick in the bin. We can't put Mick in the bin. He just won a race. Okay, Mick in quality was in the bin. Mick in quality was in the bin. I'll give you that. He was in the bin. That is facts. That is actually facts. I will give him that one. He did just throw 700 grand away. All right. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. But new stuff goes on the car this week. Let's go. Round 10, Silverstone Circuit. You know, I want to go to this race in real life. I do. I really do. I want to go to this race in real life. Congratulations to Mick for winning at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Canada. We're not going to talk about what happened to Pierre, but we are in the first in the constructors, first in the drivers, about to be second in the drivers as well. We got stuff going on. I need to check and see if I need to make new of anything because someone decided to go and ban a whole bunch of stuff. I do actually need to make some new stuff. Gonna make one of you. Front wing, I'm making new ones. Rear wing, I need to make new ones. Gonna make a handful of extras of those. Side pods, good. Side pods, fine. Underfloor, fine. Suspension, need to make a new suspension. All right, those are good. New ATR periods start. I saw it starts in 6 days. Starts in 6 days. Remember that. We're gonna be designing some new hotness. All right. We are aware that H25-2 is low stock. We have new ones literally being made. Relax. Hey, that suspension is done. The rear wing is done. The new underfloor design completed. How many bins you can buy with that? That's a lot of bins. Street racing environment is so high. We're all alcoholics, so yeah. I really want to go to Silverstone. I really do. We have 4 days until Silverstone. We're gonna be emerging plenty. We got money to burn. I'm making 5. Relax. It's worth it. High speed is that is actually very true. That'll be good. Perfect. New front wing on. You're good. We can do new stuff now. We have so much we can do now. Cars. Current price. We do that one research. No, the research is still going, which means we can do 2 new designs. We just did underfloor, rear wing, front wing. A chassis research project is going, which means we now get to do side pods and suspension. We're gonna leave the most for chassis. I can math. Perfect. We need a lot of stuff. To be honest, I really don't care about engine cooling. I really don't. That looks good to me. 5 intense. Go. Design. What did I just do? Side pods suspension. 1.5. 20. Perfect. And then we are doing. Not doing brake cooling, but we are gonna do. I'll take that up 1. We're gonna do that. 5 intense, $612. Okay, out the door. What engines do we have in the Haas? We have the Red Bull powertrain. We decided to make the switch from Ferrari to the Red Bull powertrain this season. So we're absolutely flying, basically. All right, continue on. New front wing manufacturing complete. Race preview, we're fine with that. All right, we should be good to go. Pretty much everything. Actually, we can do this. 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 2 and 2. You're 2 and 2. That's one more to get going. No, we're literally about to make a new one of these. We're gonna wait. We're literally about to make a new one of those. We're gonna wait. Practice session day. Oh no, guys, Mick Schumacher's contract ends soon. Our car part test facility is down. It's literally being upgraded. I literally don't care. Weather center is 100%. I don't know why we're getting so much issues with that. I don't have enough money to really upgrade stuff right now. Dude, the Ferrari engine was that season 3 was a rough time for us and the Ferrari engine. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. You might think I'm crazy. I probably am. We're going for it again. We're gonna try and make a little bit of that money back. Qualifying. I'm just not even gonna touch it. 3 times in a row. No, we have new stuff going. We have the new OP stuff going on. We have to get bold. We have to get bold. We have to look at ourselves in the eyes and we have to get bold. We have to trust the process. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm horrifically scared, but we're gonna make sure everything is on the car. All new stuff on the car. All new stuff on the car. Yes. 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 No. This is why we check. This is why we check. This is why we check. We gotta be prepared. We gotta be thorough if we're gonna lead the Haas F1 team to a championship.
We're here in legendary Silverstone, where the very
Legendary.
first Formula 1 World Championship Grand Prix was held back in 1950.
1950. That's basically like the 50s. That's forever ago.
Breathes motorsport.
All right, pulling up the cheat sheet. Hi, British. I expect. Ooh, a moderate rainy practice and a heavy rainy Saturday. Ooh, spicy. I expect to see the hotness. If this setup isn't 95 plus for both immediately at your home GP, well, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, we'll have to look at. Let's see what we got here. Great Britain, 6. 11 and a half. 9-1. Minus 320. And 35. You got it. Oh, dude, Pierre's stuff is fine. Look at that. It's fine. Actually, though, I don't know how it's fine. The gearbox is severely damaged. Everything else, fine. Easy. I also forgot that we recently had a sporting change where we get more engines and stuff. So we're actually we're good. Actually good. Let's say 6, 11, 5. Yeah, I don't know how that works either. He really smashed that thing up and really only knocked the gearbox down 20-30%, something like that. Very odd. Very, very odd.
Radio check.
Weather reports.
Copy.
We're good.
It should be green now.
I guess the heavy rain will be FP2, I guess. Says no rain. We are entirely in vibes mode now. How's everybody doing? Easy 85 plus. All right. That's the guarantee. That's better. That better be what it be. That's all I'm saying. Things you love to see. France, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We are bringing Haas to dominance through the combined efforts of the Americans, the British, and anyone else who decides to stop in. You can currently apply with British to join the strategy team when it comes to engineering. Badger stops in every once in a while. He's our lead tire strategist. If you have any ideas, you can... All right, British, relax. Relax. You don't have to feel that threatened. We're fine. We're great. 80, oh, you live to see another day, British. 89%. Pretty good. 91% for Gasly. Oh, we're flying. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning the British Grand Prix.
How does it feel?
That's all we have to say. We're flying.
I'm really pleased.
I'm not offering your job out. I'm trying to give you a seniority position so then you can delegate downwards. That's all I'm doing. If you don't want a team of your own, well, don't you? I guess we don't have to worry about that anymore. We're trying to put you in a position to succeed. That's all we're trying to do. And you're over here denying before we even see an app. Like, what's going on? What do we got to talk about? What's going on? You create a team, I have to split my pay. Again, British, we have to remind you that you're paying me to do this. So, do you really want to... Maybe you do want to split that up, all I'm saying. %91% for Pierre. I mean, I'll just try that. I mean, I'm totally down to keep 91%. Honestly, having these setups already made is making this so much better because we only have to watch one practice session. This is the best. He streams Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Come on. We do this every week. It's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It makes it real easy. Everybody gets weekends off here. It's great. Everyone gets weekends off. Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. That is very true. It is Saturday for you. I guess anyone else on your side of the pond is also Saturday. Very fair. Understandable. I accept that. For me, it's Tuesday. It is, yeah, for you, it is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. That's very fair. I do understand that. Also, can we talk about how Pierre does not have a 3-place grid penalty in this race? He just got a 10-second penalty at the end of Canada after he crashed out and didn't continue. Oh, good break. Well, yeah, Pierre does not have a grid penalty for crashing into Carlos and Checo. He just got in quali. He'll have a 3. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll get there when we get there, I guess. All right, you promise. I mean, I believe you. He definitely deserves one. If he doesn't get one, I would be very surprised. I kind of wish I had stayed to watch the replay before storming off in anger, because I really wanted to see what happened to Carlos and Checo. 92% for Mick. Oh, we're making strides. Pierre goes from 91 to 91. on my Austria setup. If you're wrong, delete the setup. Fair. Pierre went from 91 to 91, so we got a 91 and 92. I'm very okay with that.
The checkered flag is now out.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
How's the balance?
Very, very nice job.
We're chilling.
Copy.
Dude, we're gonna be flying. I really hope it doesn't, like, it's not like a full wet quality or something. He bounced on track, got hit by slides, then hit by check. Yeah, that's probably how I would imagine. That's a great clip though. Should have watched it. Should have known better. I should have known better. But your guys like tops the timetable on mediums. Mick once again just under 5/10 slower on the same tire. I did. I put the new everything on. Hey, 5th place grid penalty. 5th place grid penalty. Yes, all the new stuff. Here, hold on. You can't see. 5th place grid penalty. A 5th place grid penalty. That's horrific. I'll be lodging a formal complaint with the FAA on this one. All right. Everyone relax. We're fine. We can overcome this. That gearbox is so broken. We're not gonna have to worry about practice parts for Pierre for literally the rest of the, like, ever. Yeah, I know. When's it gonna rain? It's not gonna rain this session, apparently. I can't help but notice that the thing says heavy rains on Saturday. And it's just not. Signs going first. We'll send Mick out in a bit of clean air. Hopefully he gets a good clean lap. We'll send Pierre out. Did I call Mick Pierre again? I did that a lot at the start and I feel like I got better. All right, they both hopefully should get fully clean laps. Unless Signs decides to be a... There we go, all right. And we got out ahead of Kevin, nice. Mick puts 4/10 on the Ferrari. I repeat, Mick puts 4/10 on the Ferrari, which means that Pierre should be putting in like a 1.5 seconds. Which he almost does. All right, Pierre, please come into the pits. Please come into the pits, Pierre. Thank you. Claire, welcome in. How are we tonight? You missed Mick I can't remember if it's first win. It might have been his first win. I'd have to go back and check. You're good. That's fantastic. I had a super long day at work and now we're having some fun playing F1 Manager because I'm still hard addicted to this game. Like, so addicted to this game. All right, everyone's going out for their final Q1 run. Let's see if Zane Maloney can get into Q2 in that AlphaTauri. He's currently in P11, a second off the pace. He leads the pack on his way through, crossed the line. He improved. I can't remember. Nope, he's out. Never mind. You don't, dude, you need a red card. I'll make you a red card. Don't worry about it. I know, Claire, he doesn't have a red card. He throws out yellow cards all day long, which at the end of the day don't do anything because, oh, it's an intercession now. Pain. Suffering. That's all we know. He needs a red card. Claire is fired from you. Claire was never on your team. Claire is the head of human relations because I feel like that's a good job for her. You know, if once I unlock more sub or emote slots, I'll make you a red card because I find it really funny, actually. Ooh, it's gonna dry out, supposedly. Yeah, it's gonna dry. I'm waiting. They took a set of softs. Oh, no, they didn't. Never mind. Womp. I walked right into that one. I'm not gonna lie. I did kind of walk right into that one. Actually, I'm gonna put them on new tires just in case it's not until like the very end, and then we can just send them out immediately. It says it's gonna be dry in 5 minutes. I'm the complaint committee. That is true, Claire. We did discover that British is actually paying me to work for me, which I think is the best setup we could have, personally. That's all I'm gonna say. Everyone's going out on inters. Is it actually going to be dry in time? All right, it's raining. This is stressful. You're earning Haas millions your setups, and no, do I get told off for being early? To be fair, with you, oh, it's so rainy now. All right, back on inters. We need a time in. Yeah, I might be throwing on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I might be throwing. There's Pierre. Pierre should get a pretty clean lap. Mick has ran into Ricardo in sector 1, which means he's basically screwed. It said it was gonna get dry. It's lying to me. What is up with my weather center, by the way? My weather center is throwing. Oh god, not like this. Oh god, not like this. Do we throw? All right. So they're gonna be lucky. Do we throw on another set of inters? I'm gonna go with yes. Do we put another set of inters on? Yeah, I mean, it said it's gonna be a dry race. So I'm not worried about it. All right, relax. We don't need a minute 30 lap. All right, everyone's still coming out. We're good. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna be all right. I'm not even gonna watch. Doing flying. Oh, purple first sector for Pierre. We're flying. Oh, the game wants us to watch Pierre. I will. Oh, that's Mick. We'll watch Pierre. Oh, I will happily oblige. Purple middle sector Pierre flying. Doing P6 now. He's about to be like P7, 8. Mick goes second fastest. Pierre, 2 purple sectors flying. Oh. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? 2 tenths on Verstappen's head. 2 tenths. Signs out in the bin. Ocon's left. Ha. Ferrari in the mud. You're having to rely on Esteban Ocon? In this channel? Nah. Nah. Good luck. Doing though. Hey. Jack doing. Flying. Actually. Could he do it? Oh, and we're back to softs. We're gonna have so many sets of softs. It's actually, just in case it's wet, I'm gonna leave them on new set, just in case. The worst type of Esteban Ocon is Esteban Ocon. No rain according to this, which means we're gonna have so many sets of softs. It's not even funny. Do I even try and save? Do I even go out on a used run? Do I just like bang in just like a god run on new tires? Because we're gonna have a million sets of tires. I'm gonna do it. Why not? Why not? You know, why not? Getting out early. The lad. It's currently. Hey, you can't yellow card me for language and then do that. I don't have a. I'm gonna get a physical yellow card that I can send you. This thing is a doing word. Oh, I see. I see. speed this up a little bit. We are on fresh tires, by the way, which means we should be absolutely flying. Is but an adjective? Is it? Come on, Pierre. Catch. Oh, all right. Pierre got a little bit of a slowdown, but he still goes purple first sector. Oh, we're trading up. Oh, Pierre got held up mightily. Mick Schumacher, provisional pole, by the way. Provisional pole, by the way. Not anymore, but it was. I'm still... Wow, Joe getting out hecka early. Damn it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Come out last anyway. He's gonna squeeze out there. That's fine. Oh, I'm in pain. Oh, I'm in Spain without the S. I forked it. Oh, I might have... All right, now we're good. As long as it's a verb. That sounds about right. Gasly immediately behind. It is, yeah, it's fair. You do have an excuse. We're gonna go on board with Mick Schumacher, by the way. Gasly is gonna get pulled along by Doohan because I screwed that up. And he's gonna, we're in the mud. Dude, I'm actually throwing because it's your home race, British. That's why. You should have seen this coming. I don't know why you're surprised. Pierre Gasly, 2 purple sectors, by the way. Pierre Gasly up to the line. That's pole position, Pierre Gasly. Can Mick put it onto the front row as well? Question mark. A green first sector seems to think so. A green second sector seems to think so. Mick, a couple of corners left. Will he put it on the first row? A Haas front row lockout up to Mick Schumacher right now across the line. No. Throwing bin. Bin. Actual binning. Psych. Pierre Gasly. Pole position Pierre. That's his name now. Pole, dude, fastest all 3 sessions by far. Honestly, that's like Mick's best qualifying performance in a few races because now he's only 3.1 tenths off of Pierre there. But Pierre, Max, Mick, Charles Leclerc rounding out the top 4. Win not last, top 10. That dude, he should not be dragging that Williams that high. I'm not even joking. Right, what if we do this? What then we do? No? Slower? Oh, the grid. I forgot. Oh, I forgot too. Damn it. Dang it. Sorry. I think this is a medium. Oh, this is a bang on classic. Medium soft if I ever seen one. I have no idea. No? Slower than the hards? I mean, I think I'm okay with a 1 second loss. Why do I not have a fresh set of mediums? By the way. What tires do I have? I do. I have 2 sets of mediums. What's going on here? You're throwing. Yeah, that's a bang on medium soft if I've ever seen one. Hang on. I don't dislike the medium hard medium. We could do that with Mick. I think we can make this work for Mick. Medium hard medium. Yeah. I mean, the medium, hard, medium means we can push pretty hard on the mediums. I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the medium, medium, soft for Pierre because he's starting P6. We're gonna do the medium, hard, medium for Mick because I want to. Simple as that. All right, Mick is in P2. Oh, Mick got promoted to the front row. Let's go, Mick. Everything is coming up, Mick. All right, medium, hard, medium for Mick. Medium, medium, soft for Pierre. Let's go. Let's do it. British Grand Prix. We're making up for last year. Let's get it.
It's sunny and bright.
It's
as
sunny
the
and
drivers
bright.
line up on the grid.
That's a Mick Schumacher front row better.
Mick Schumacher there.
Let's go, Mick.
They're in second place on the grid.
I know.
But that could so easily change in the first.
It could.
few
It really
seconds of
could.
the race.
It really could. But nonetheless,
Hold on tight.
here it comes.
It's the British
To
Grand
5 red lights in Silverstone.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Let's go, Mick. Let's go, Mick. Whoa, okay. Tire check. All mediums except for a hards down there in the bottom. Getting 2021 vibes. Oh, imagine.
All moved up.
Oh, let's go, Mick.
Haas with an overtake.
Jumi overtakes Leclerc. In the cops. Here we go. Round the outside. Uh-oh. Hold your breath. All right, we're good. Whew, we made it. That was on lap 1, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that was lap 1. Oh, dive bomb into turn 1 incoming. Oh, dive bomb. Do it. Around the outside. Around the outside. When we're gone. Goodbye. Pierre, how you doing? Get past Bottas, please. Thank you. Get past Norris, please.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Attaboy, Mick. Attaboy. If Liz didn't pass before Max would have pulled away. I believe that. I 100% believe that. We all know how that ended up. Someone got a 10-second penalty and still won the race. All right, Pierre. Get by Leclerc, please. That's why he forced. I mean, yeah, that car was absurdly OP. There. Now that you're here, we can talk about the Lewis picture from yesterday. We can especially do it since British is here and he's not a Lewis fan. He also made fun of my shorts earlier. Lewis is a monster. That he is. That he is.
Red Bull gained a place.
No, Max, don't do it. Don't run away from Mick. Mick should be fine, honestly. That man is the definition of fine. Can't stand Lewis or Max, that's fair. All right, Pierre, good move. Make it stick. Don't let Leclerc up your inside, please. Thank you. British, have I ever asked who you actually go for? I know you said, I mean, Seb, obviously, but he's gone. Like, who's your guy going into next season is the real question I think we all need to know. And we all know you're a Mick Schumacher stan, though, so besides him, obviously. Lando Alex, I get that. Oh, yeah, you told me that. Yeah. You told me that you like Lando. I remember now. Yeah. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. We talk about how Pierre passed Leclerc and then immediately put 6/10 on him. Dude, Lando is very funny. Did you see? Apparently, he leaked when their car launch was, so they had to like officially announce it. Lando's pretty good. He's a fun follow, 100%. Woo. Yeah, in 2020. Yeah, yeah. I saw. Oh, sector 3. Who did it? Who did it? Leclerc in the bin. Bin Leclerc. More like Le Bin.
Let's take a look at the replay. Watch this.
Charles
Here's
Le
Leclerc.
Bin.
Well, they've locked up. They won't have been happy about that.
Oh, behind the entire grid. Charles Le Bin.
Devastated.
Red Bull, you paid him all that money to go directly into the bin. Imagine. Oh, and Pierre immediately passes Max. What a day. You, of course, are free to fight. All right, Pierre is likely gone now. Goodbye. Oh, Mick comes back at him. The move. Oh, this is going to be a fun one to watch. They're not. All right, there's some yellow on them. Don't even pretend like you weren't also thinking of bin-related puns when it came to Charles Leclerc locking up into turn 14 and dropping down to P10. We only do puns here. That's how this works. Zooming. No, you were thinking about the Haas taking each other out. Nah, Pierre's too good with that. Oh, down the inside. Woo! Touch it on the grass. Uh-oh. Side by side through cops. Everyone hold your breath. All right, we're good. That also is very extremely true. Oh, Max trying to go down the inside of Mick. It's gonna work. What a race. What a battle for the lead. Oh, Pierre covers off Max like an absolute G. They've gone side by side for who knows how many laps. Dude, 2022 Silverstone was probably one of my favorite races this year. It was so good. It was so good. It had everything. It had a catastrophic race. It had a catastrophic crash off the start. It had Ferrari doing Ferrari things. It had Carlos winning his first race. It had Ferrari screwing over Charles Leclerc again. We had through goes Hamilton, which was, regardless if you're a Lewis Hamilton fan or not, was probably one of the moments of the year. We had Max getting damaged. We had Mick scoring his first points. It was everything. Was voted race of the year. Yeah, it was so good. You think Joe already forgot about it? Dude, that crash was crazy. Yeah, Ferrari was doing Ferrari things for sure that race. You've been watching F1 for 20 years. Silverstone this year was the best race you've ever seen, period. Fair. I would be inclined to believe you 100%. It was crazy good. It had everything. I'll probably go 20 years watching F1 and still not understand exactly why Ferrari did not pit Charles Leclerc under the safety car. That's probably going to go down as one of life's biggest mysteries. You might go back this year? I mean, I would. I'm going to 2 races this year and I'm so excited. Going back to the US Grand Prix, and then as we've talked about extensively, I'm going to Vegas. I'm so excited. As on if your car wants to keep breaking apart, fair. Good job. I'm doing US Grand Prix mainly because I live like an hour and a half away from Coda, and so W. So we got tickets for that all secured. We went to the race last year, which was my first race I went to in person. Also, Coda US Grand Prix this year, banged. Y'all, you got Miami on. Dude, I tell you what, Mr. Dakota Zero's parents live in Miami. We really thought about buying tickets and going to that race as well and doing the trifecta, but we don't got that kind of money. No, no, no. She's actually not a huge fan of gambling. I have my own money for that. We did. I mean, we splurged a lot on those Vegas tickets. Dude, it was so many people. The race was great. The race was great. The atmosphere was fun. The drama, Seb's battle against K-Mag down this on the last lap was absurd. Yeah, she's becoming an F1 fan. I definitely was first, and then we started watching them together, and she's a pretty big fan. You hate anyone and will fight anyone who says Vegas will be the home of F1. Oh, Vegas is definitely not going to be the home of F1. I think no one is arguing with you on that. I think Vegas, I want to go to Vegas purely just to see the spectacle that it's going to be. It's going to be absurd. But it's going to be like the best kind of absurd. We going to Vegas? Dude. Mike, I'm telling you, November, F1 race, Vegas. It's really expensive, but I promise you the pageantry will be worth it.
The brakes are really poor.
What is Pierre's problem?
That's the lockup.
What is Pierre's problem?
Red Bull gained a place.
You think you need to sacrifice either Coda, Miami, or Vegas because y'all are getting greedy? Gasly, yeah, Gasly thinks. Honestly, they're never getting rid of Coda because that race and track is one of like the team's favorites. I think the first one to go will probably be Miami, or they're gonna have to like seriously rework it. Vegas, I'm imagining, will just throw so much money at Liberty Media to stay on the calendar
With an overtake.
that I have to imagine that they're gonna stay out. Check out footage from Vegas back. Dude, that's because the circuit was the worst. It was the one in the Caesars parking lot that kind of just did this a lot. Too much money at the other time. I mean, I get it, but like the racing in Coda is so much better though. That's my problem. Oval racing is trash, period. What is happening? Mike, what? He's losing to Ocon. What is going on with Pierre Gasly? What is happening?
Now look at this. It's Pierre Gasly. Oh dear, oh dear, oh.
What is happening? Mick is battling Verstappen for the lead. Well, one, Pierre locks up from the lead and then spins in P8 or 9 or whatever it was. Bro, Pierre went from winning 5 races in a row to crashing out, and now this. Like, what is happening? Does Pierre think he's back at Red Bull or something? Maybe. I don't know. Whatever it is, he needs to stop. He needs to get a grip. He's leading the World Drivers' Championship, and it's not how it works. I think we need to box Mick early to cover off Verstappen. Pierre is no longer getting the preferred strategy. I mean, we could realistically probably double stack. Oh yeah, we can double stack. We're good. What? What's Verstappen on to? This is the next question. On to the hards. So he's doing probably the medium hard, medium 2-stop, because that's a little early for the 1-stop by the looks of it. Alright, fine. Norris leads the British Grand Prix. Rah, the crowd goes wild. God, our pit box is all the way at the end. It's the worst. We lose the spot to Leclerc in the pits. The worst. All right, now we wait. Waiting. Here, Gasly, and P18 in this one. The worst. Just the worst. I can't even say I'm messing this one up. Like, this one is going horrifically, but I can't be the one to. It's not my fault. Norris is leading though, so British is happy regardless.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Bin. What a Chad. Thank you for finally getting by the AlphaTauri. Thank you. Now if we can get by Sonoda, that would be beautiful as well.
Haas with an overtake there.
We need to get behind Verstappen. Oh my god, what a horrific run from Verstappen. Sonoda up the inside. Boxes him out. What is this racing? This is fascinating. We gotta get around Sonoda. We can't have him and his 50% medium tires having car. I mean, Verstappen's already 4/10 in front of him and is definitely going by Russell on this straight. Woo, late on the brakes, attaboy. All right, we have to. So excited for Alpha's final F1 livery. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I hope it's good. I'm gonna believe that they have something cooking for their final livery. I have to. Thank you, Mick, for going around the slow people. All right, Mick, only 7/10 to gain. Doing finally pits. Doing up there on the podium, by the way. Was on the podium. Yuki's hanging out in P7. Good for Yuki. Yuki's threatening points again. Sainz still in the mud. Gasly in the mud. Norris and Sebastian Vettel boxing. Ocon not yet to pit. Doing in Lando, new lineup. Thoughts? Ooh, imagine. Ooh, the move. Gasly back up into P8. Should realistically be running a lot faster than this from those ahead. Has 2.7 seconds to gain over the hard tire. Can he do it? That is the question. Almost halfway through the British Grand Prix. And we have Mick making a move for the lead. Or at least thinking about it. It's gonna have to go all the way around the outside here though. Not gonna go well. Woo! Look at that. Oh! Around the outside. Flying. Oh my goodness. Side by side down the straight. Whoa. Still side by side. Verstappen with the DRS though. Content to sit behind. Pierre Gasly up into P7. Now has caught the DRS train of Lando Norris. Gonna leave Mick to his own devices here. We'll hop back over to Pierre. We'll spend a little bit of time over here and see if we can help him make his way along. Probably shouldn't need much intervention for me on this on the mediums, but here we are. I'm actually gonna leave him on push fuel. What a run. Putting the pressure on Joe. Around the outside. Oh, we wanted it around the outside. Get down. Lay on the brakes. Yup.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Come on, Pierre. Let's catch Kevin. Dude, I can't either. He won 5 races in a row. Like, what are we even talking about? And he bends it immediately, like multiple times. Yes, Norris, fight with Bottas. Yes, slow down, slow each other up. Allow Kevin to dive down the inside of Kevin Magnussen. Oh, around the outside of K-Bag. Yup. Oh, thought about going down the inside of Lando. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Relax. We're flying.
Haas with an overtake there.
Up into P5 once again. I think Norris is going to the end. So we really need to be getting by him if we can. Them fighting should be good for us though. Down the inside. Oh, opportunistic as always, Pierre. You wily dog, you. Realistically, I would love to get by Valtteri here and just disappear. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. This recovery drive may be one of the more impressive things we've seen Pierre do in our car. If we're being entirely honest. He does have 7.4 seconds to make up while also defending from Valtteri Bottas, Lando Norris, etc. Last lap, he was two tenths faster than Verstappen. Likely, I mean, we're not going to catch him on this stint. We're assuming Verstappen is stopping again to go to mediums, which means we need to be flying, and then also just to be ungodly faster on the softs is what we need to do. Is what we need to have happen. Nick is also doing a pretty good job so far. We lost a few tenths on that lap. What was that? We lost 2 tenths. The 2 tenths we gained, we immediately gave it right back. Yeah, rough. Rough to say the least. It's gonna be a tough one for old Pierre here, but finishing on the softs is gonna be worth it. We're also starting to drop Bottas, which will be nice because then he'll be truly in clean air and can push on if we're able to get Bottas out of DRS here. Which I'm hoping on push fuel aggressive tires we should be able to do. Alright, we're good. Alright, Pierre is now in clean air. No threats from behind, only attacking forward. Alright, that lap we got to see a lot of it. 4 tenths, 4.5 tenths. Beautiful stuff, Pierre. Beautiful stuff. We need to be making the most of this if we can. Lando Norris continuing to put in good reference work for his future at Haas F1 team, more than likely. Depending on what his contract looks like, of course. Russell in the bin. It looks like all the way down there in P17. 5.5 tenths on that lap. Got that down to 6.1, 6 seconds. Coming down by the moment. I really wish Pierre had more ERS, but also I don't know if I can really afford to harvest. I know. I'm not worrying too much. We're keeping recency bias at a minimum, but we're keeping it. It does need to be taken into account. No safety car for multiple cars crash. Perez in the bin.
There's been contact.
Oh, that's a Ferrari red.
That's
a Ferrari red.
Now have a watch of this. Looks like Ocon.
Ocon in the bin. Oh, what a shame. Moonwalking. Moonwalking.
And the team has
Ferrari in the bin. Ferrari in. Oh no, a safety car there helps Mick way more than it helps Pierre. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, Mick, keep going, my lad. Keep going. Pierre has put in a good bouts of time. I really wish this pack wasn't right here because he's going to come out in heck of traffic in this one. Unless some of these guys start to pit soon, which they might. But we're going to be potentially looking at a little bit of traffic soon. A little bit of time by a little bit of time. Verstappen pits. Verstappen pits. Do we box Mick to cover him off? I think we do. Try and prevent the undercut. Ready? Go. Yeah, we're going to try and do a little bit more of an overcut and hope that Verstappen gets caught in a little bit of traffic. getting spicy. I mean, this was the moment we knew it was going to get spicy. All right, Pierre. We'll toss a Magnuson in the pits. We box Pierre now to try and cover off from those guys. We're doing our best. We're doing our best. That's what we're saying. That's all you can say at the end of the day. You just hope you can do your best. Mick did come out right behind Verstappen, so we didn't necessarily cover it off. We didn't prevent the undercut, but we at least were right there to catch it. Oh, I forgot to change Pierre. Oh well. Joe in the pit as well. Norris, I think I said is going to the end. Yeah, Norris likely going to the end. Doing back on the podium. That would be crazy. Our pit stops are horrific. Anybody else on softs? Probably not. Ocon down there on softs, but who cares about him? All right, the softs should be.
Copy.
Oh, big lock up there.
Everybody relax.
Sounds like a spin.
Russell in the bin.
Take a look now. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And this.
All right, could be worse. All right, we're still within DRS of Verstappen. We're still fine on this front. Pierre is faster than Seb, if I had to guess. Not that that was that big of a surprise. We're gonna turn his fuel down. He shouldn't need it, per se. Yeah, I mean, we should be flying around him right now. The real spiciness comes in when Pierre catches up to Mick.
Is that a new race position?
Yeah, that's gonna be the interesting thing here. As we probably will. Are taking the Mick to save up. Yeah. You know, once obviously once we become massively famous streamers, and we have more people in here consistently, we're going to probably do more predictions, wagering, stuff like that. So I'm envisioning channel points become a bigger thing eventually. You know, obviously. 'Cause that's obviously gonna happen. You know, if not, we'll adjust it from there. We'll move some things down, because I fully recognize there's some stuff that are like way out there that are seemingly pretty tough to get to. I need to see what these lap times are looking like. A 129.0 or a 128.3, about 7/10. The gap 3.5. You're looking at about 6 laps to catch Mick. Mick, it would be lovely for you to get by Verstappen, I'm not gonna lie. Norris and Doohan might have like nailed this strategy on this one.
Haas with an overtake.
The boy Mick. Pierre, how you doing? Vibing? All right, last lap check. 129.0 and a 128. So again, about 3/10. 310s now, you're looking at about 3 laps, 3 and a bit laps. We're gonna be able to have a go. If we can knock Verstappen down as much as possible here, that would be great. Mick is starting to catch Doohan, by the way. Good to know. He's within DRS. We're about a second a lap faster than Norris. We might catch Norris if we can get by Doohan here with some relative ease, which shouldn't be too difficult on his old hards versus our fresh-ish mediums. But we definitely need to get by him on this DRS zone and kind of disappear. Oh, that's a dirty move, Doohan. That's a dirty move. What is that?
Yeah, coupling.
What is that move? Oh, the fix is in. What was that move? Now I have no ERS and Verstappen gets ahead because Doohan decides to slam across of us. What is that? That was disgusting. That was absolutely disgusting. Yeah, you best get out of the way. That was the most disgusting move I've ever seen. Oh, Lando's gonna win now because of that, by the way. Pierre, we need to get by the Williams. Pierre, we need to get by the Williams, please. Pierre, we need to get, thank you, we need to get by the Williams, please. Oh, this is disgusting. This is disgusting, and I don't stand for it. Oh, and Mick's not even gonna go for the move. Oh, this is gross. This is gross. Like, I don't really care that you don't have ERS. I need you to get by the Red Bull, please. Mick, either get by the Red Bull or Pierre is going past you. I'm not even gonna tell him to do it. He's just gonna do it on his own. I did what I had to do. I did what I had to do. He deserved it. I broke my own rule. I did team orders sometimes. It's not like I've never done team orders. Oh, and he's gonna look at that. Pierre's already, he's gone. Oh, how does he get? Oh my god. Oh, and now Mick's back. Oh, cool. There you go. He got by. Mick, get by the Red Bull. No idea. Couldn't tell you. Oh, now you want to attack the Red Bull. Now you want to attack the Red Bull. I see. Now you want to attack the Red Bull. What?
Is that a new race
What's happening?
for Haas?
What's happening? That worked. I don't know how that worked, but that worked. What am I supposed to do? No fuel, no tires, no engine, no battery. What am I supposed to do here? The hilarious part is we're still catching Lando, just not as fast as we should be. Don't you dare take. Oh, we're catching up for sure. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. That was 9/10.
I'm sorry about the spin.
Spin! Did he spin all the way around? That's incredible.
Copy.
That was incredible. That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Did he spin all the?
Right, watch this. There's
Yep.
Schumacher.
Skirt! All the way around.
Look at that. They've spun their car.
Mick is. This is why Mick is in the bin. I mean, Fuel ERS says otherwise. He has 3 laps to get away. Justice for Lando, the goat spin. All right, Bear, you have 2 laps. Technically 3 laps. Oh, guys, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I think Lando's getting caught. I'm just saying that. Mick, just don't crash again, for the love of God. I'm literally not gonna touch a thing. You have my word. I'm gonna watch the rest of this race right here. If it happens, it wasn't because of me. Hey, this is a good race. The final lap drama. Lando Norris versus Pierre, the Frenchman Gasly. My hands are up here too, so I'm not doing a thing. Lando's tires, 44%. I said the last laps. Can he hold off the Frenchman? He's doing a pretty good job of it so far. Uh-oh. Down the inside. Uh-oh, side by side. Uh-oh. The final lap of the race. The drama. The intrigue. He's going to get DRS.
Haas with an overtake.
The French. The French. He's covering off Verstappen. He's not worried about Pierre. He's covering off Verstappen. That's a win for Pierre Gasly. And a P4 for Mick, who probably should have been a P3. Oh, he's flying. Uh-oh. Oh, he's going to cover off Verstappen. Lando Norris, P2. Can he do it? Rounding the final corners. Pierre Gasly wins
Checkered flag.
the British Grand Prix. Lando Norris second, Verstappen in the mud third. Jack Doohan in the points. The Williams gets points. British is in the mud. We win the British Grand Prix.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
They just flew by my window. The Williams in the points.
Take all the.
What a race. Dude, the British GP always delivers. It always delivers. Look at the Frenchman.
Well, this weekend, Pierre Gasly
Flew us to the stars. Dude, what a race. That was good. That one was a fun one. We know British is frustrated in the chat, but that was a good race. That was fun. The drama between the 1 stop versus the 2 stop. Lando Norris gets on the podium in his home race. Could have won. Didn't though. Could have won. Didn't do it though. Max in the mud. Mick definitely in the mud.
Fully deserving of his podium.
Bro, that's so ass. Dude, it'll be fine. Lando will be in the car next season. Probably. I need to look at his contract. I know I haven't scouted. He'll be in the car. We'll come to Britain. He'll win. It'll be all right.
Alongside them, of course, the other 2 talented drivers completing today's podium lineup. Haas there having
All right.
a very successful day at the
I'm thinking YouTube title. Norris versus Gasly. Last lap showdown at British GP. Thoughts?
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructors.
I need to go back through my clips page and just pull those.
Forging ahead at full throttle through the Styrian forest. The Austrian Grand Prix.
The Austrian Grand Prix, man, what a time to have a new rear wing come through. Yeah, that's a good title. I'm gonna have to remember that. All right, Mick still in P3, now 2 points behind Verstappen for P2. Pierre Gasly puts in a solid 40-point gap between him and Verstappen, and then the constructors. We're flying. We're flying. What is that? A 46-point lead. A 46-point lead in which the maximum points that you can get is 16. Gross. No, Lando did not. No. Lando had a, what is that? P4 finish? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, P4 finish before. I can't remember what race that would have been in, but yeah, it looks like he had a P4 finish at some point. I can't remember which one. But the man of the day, Jack Doohan. The first Williams points I've seen in a while. 1 point. But you know what? That puts him in P8 in the constructors, above AlphaTauri now. So there is that. Oh, we're flying. Any dev points I can throw in and throw at the wall? I would love some. 600k out, 5 milli in. Yeah, that's about to be it for me as well. But on to the next one. We're about halfway through the season now. We're going to the Red Bull Ring for round 11, halfway mark of the season. Yeah, that's it for me as well. I got an early morning tomorrow morning, so that's gonna be it for me today. Let's make sure I save this so we have that. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. All the new followers, we got a lot of new followers. As always, guys, this has been a blast. And of course, we joke, I literally couldn't do any of this without you because I'm a novice at F1, and I think it definitely plays a factor in this game. I'm learning. I like to think I'm getting better, but I still have a long way to go. But this has been a fun one. The plan is Friday. I think that's the plan. I don't think of anything that should come up, but if not, I'll post it in the Discord, Twitter, all those places. Until then, I appreciate you guys, all the new followers, everyone who stopped by. I appreciate you guys a lot, more than you could ever imagine. I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ooh, the biddies. Cujo, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. It was a great stream. You guys helped make it so, you know, these streams are only as good, I think, as the energy in here, and it was so good tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you guys in a couple of days. We'll do some more of this. We're gonna win a championship. It's gonna be great. But until then, guys, stay safe. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Later.
We love the biddies.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have.